Hey, Wing Addicts, what's going on? It's Tommy, it's Don, and you know what? We're doing something super special today. We are in Derby, Connecticut on Route 34 at one of the Mount Rushmore wing spots in the whole state of Connecticut, the Drop Inn, and we're sitting here with the owner of the Drop Inn, Jason Carlucci, and can you explain what we've got here in front of us?
This carnage chaos over here is Montreal Butter. This right here is our homemade habanero. Nice fresh strawberries. This is our apple bourbon barbecue right here. Curiosity over here.
That's not just salad. There's wings under there. There's actually wings under there.
There's wings under there. I want to kind of get it, hopefully, so we can have you see some of these wings while we're chit-chatting here. But you know what? Jason bought this place, what, 06 did you say? Around?
2006.
To start a business, he came down here, and this place, the Drop Inn, was a biker bar at the time. And, you know, he came in here, and he was looking at some other places, too. Fate brought him right here, and now everybody knows about the Drop. Jay, what's it been like during the lockdown for you guys, business-wise?
It's been all right. It's been better than expected. You know, everyone loves the Drop. They support us. The support's been amazing. So they've been kicking our butt, making us run up and down this hill a lot. So I'll take it.
No doubt, no doubt. I think he's being a little bit humble.
Yeah.
There have been cars parked up and down these streets. They have been crushing it. And Drop is always one of the top 2 or 3 places that comes right up immediately. Got to go to Drop, got to go to Drop. So here we are at the Drop. We're going to smash the wings. But before we do, how many flavors you guys have here?
We're around 100 right now.
Around 100 flavors. And we had a little bit of talk with Jay before. Tell us about what's going on back there in the kitchen. How many wings do you guys sell like in a year?
Oh, in a year I couldn't even count. I can't even count that. We sell thousands every day though. We get them delivered piled up every day to go in our walk-in cooler, and we just take them out to cook.
Man.
And I'll tell you what, you cannot beat the awesome here. The quality and what some of the industry secrets that he had, he gave us a little bit of insight, and I'll tell you what, the quality control here is top level, top notch.
You know what I think is the restaurant business? He was working in a lumber yard and ended up coming up here, and it ended up being a bar. And you know what? I'm done talking because these things are like coming up into my nostrils right now.
Hungry.
So let's have a party, brother.
Yes, I am. I am.
Oh man, what is this?
Straight up habanero.
I'm starting right. Papa.
All right. Well, I'm going to start up in habanero land.
I'm going to wrap this in a full piece of lettuce. I'm going to try to get it over to you guys so you can see
Look
it.
at that. I'll bring it over to you.
Look at. Is that insane or what?
Oh my God.
I've already started.
I just have to watch you eat it. It's like watching Picasso paint a picture. I'm coming in with a mango. This is not a mango. It's a straight habanero, which I've never had before. And I'm going to do it without the blue cheese. Pat Mullins rules.
There's chopped tomatoes on that.
Oh, man.
There's bacon. There's lettuce. There's ranch. I mean, and that's the BLT, right?
Yeah.
It tastes like a BLT wing. Like, I can't even make that up.
Nothing but fresh ingredients, baby.
Oh my God.
Oh, man.
I'm in heaven.
So, I'm not a spicy wing guy. I have a long story, which I'll just tell another time, about a bloody nose I got one time, having hot wings and challenging the cook. So I've never done it again since, and it was about 30 years ago. So, I'm kind of wimpy, although I like buffalo wings, and lately, I've been asking people to heat up their buffalo wings. I've been asking for hot wings at the last couple of places, and nothing's been hot. I'm going to tell you right now, this habanero wing is the spiciest wing I've had yet since we started Wing Addicts, and I like it.
Oh yeah. Those
I
are
like
fresh
it.
habaneros right out the box.
Yeah?
Immediately into the blender, season them up a little bit. There's nothing to add and nothing to take away from that heat.
I'll tell you what, if you are in the mood for something crunchy with a little spice, not anything crazy overpowering, but you're in the mood for like a buttery taste, get the Montreal Butter. That's what that is. Montreal Butter, so it's got like Montreal steak seasoning with a little bit of butter. Oh my God, the flavor.
You talked me into it. My mouth is ringing right now. I love it. That habanero got me.
I'm getting to that one next.
Yeah, right on. That buttery Montreal taste, legit. Again, I'm not a huge fan of the dry rub. I always prefer a wet rub. But let's keep this about wings.
Yeah, butter is nice because it makes the dry rub adhere to the wing better.
Ah, there you go.
Some of those dry rubs just immediately they hit the wing. They, the seasoning falls right off. You lose half of it. So the butter is nice, gives that butter flavor, but more importantly, keeps all that salt, pepper. You know what I mean?
Right.
Everything on there.
You know what's interesting, Jay? The dry rubs that I have tried, this is not too salty.
I'm going in.
I could eat a dozen of those.
There we go. There's a habanero. It's like
You asked for a kick.
I like
I hear
it.
the sniffles already
I
coming
like
out of you.
it. I like it. I'm trying to think of how to dive into that.
I know that habanero heat's coming
It's coming.
because it has a distinct flavor to it, and I tasted it before it hit my lips.
Can you see this? BLT. I don't even know how to eat it, so I'm just gonna.
You gotta
eat
wrap it in a piece of lettuce. You gotta get the whole, grab a piece of lettuce and wrap it around it. Yeah, there you go.
I'm not really big on green things.
Don't worry.
Except the New York Jets.
Yeah. And this is the
Which one did you get? This one?
Yeah.
Just the bourbon, apple bourbon.
apple bourbon. All right, apple bourbon coming up.
Jay, this tastes like a BLT. I mean, this tastes like a BLT. Completely. And it's a chicken wing.
Oh wow. That apple bourbon is spectacular.
Fresh apples. Sauteed them down.
You can taste the apples in it. Oh my god.
Came out, you.
How else you got to taste like that?
Throw in the bourbon.
Really?
Now put it all into the barbecue sauce.
Wow.
That's
Wow.
beautiful.
Wow.
And you probably use Pappy Van Winkle. I'm just guessing. I won't make you answer that.
Yeah. Knock it up.
Leave that one hanging.
Industry
We'll
secret.
have to name. We'll put instead of the price, we'll put MP next to that one.
Market price. All right. This one, you know what? I'm going to go strawberry.
Get it in there, Tom. Get it in there.
Lately, I've been trying these fruity ones. I've never been a fan before. But now that I have, I've never tried a strawberry yet. And look at that. Can you see the straw? It's going to drip. See it? Oh, you got it on film. That's strawberry habanero. Oh, my gosh. I have not touched blue cheese yet, which is the mark of awesome wings.
You don't really need to here.
No.
You just let the sauce do the talking.
Man.
Frank, we're at the Dewdrop in Derby.
Gang, if you're anywhere near the Dewdrop, stop by or just drive by and honk the horn and yell wings up. Oh, this is great. Again, a totally different flavor. Never in my life would I put strawberries and chicken wings together.
What's up, Tony?
It's a great combo.
Let's wave to Tony.
Mm.
Oh my god, I gotta go in for another BLT. These are
BLT.
these are the shit. Oh my god.
I mean, I gotta thank you guys because I barely eat. We're so busy, I barely get to eat anymore. You know what I mean? So you guys pull up, and I'm like, it's lunchtime. I'm hungry, and this is great because some of these I don't get to eat myself.
Man.
I forget.
Well, I'll tell you what, driving by this place, you wouldn't think it's as booming as it is. And it's not huge inside. It's big enough. They have live bands and live music and so on, you know, when things are normal. Jay, how many people do you have working in there normally?
Oof. I've got 32 employees right now.
32.
And on any given night, we have any 7 to 10 of us rolling at one time. In a very tight space.
No doubt. Did you say you brought wings on Dr. Oz?
I did. I did. The Dr. Oz was, they were doing some show about these places that do all these crazy foods and everything like that. And we were recommended and we got picked. So I went down there and we did about 500 wings. We did these big, large trays, 100 wings on a tray. We actually did the ranch BLT wings that day. And it was fun. It was a lot of fun. I didn't get to meet him personally. I was hoping, but they film so many shows every day at once. I didn't want to wait another 3 hours.
Sure.
But it was exciting.
Well, he needs to come here to see you.
Yeah, I know.
That's the way that works. Oh, you know what? While I'm sitting here yapping, this apple, what's it called?
Apple bourbon barbecue.
Apple. This is amazing.
Isn't that insane?
Again, it's a flavor that I never put with a chicken
It's
wing before.
almost biting into a candied apple.
Mm-hmm.
Like, it's phenomenal. Easily, hands down, one of the best habanero I've ever had. Some of them they claim habanero. They don't got enough heat on it or whatever. That's legit.
Straight up habanero wing should be hot because even though you don't think of it, habanero is one of the hottest peppers around still.
Right.
You know,
Right.
Anything beyond that, you're talking ghost pepper and things like that.
Right.
But for the basic part of it, and they should be hot.
And I'll tell you what, I mean, I've eaten almost every single type of hotness there is. So I've gone from anything within like 8,000 to 9,000 Scoville units to 350,000 Scoville units. I've actually done 2 million Scoville units, and I actually wanted to die for about 45 minutes. And that was at my buddy Mike's house because he did a thing like the hot ones. Have you ever seen those? The guy that does he interviews
The
celebrities.
actors and yes.
Yeah,
I've
that's
seen
called
it.
hot ones.
Okay.
So he did a setup like that in his bar in his house. Downstairs he has this ridiculous basement, and we did hot ones, and yeah, it went from about the 8,000 Scoville units all the way to 2 million. The 2 million Scoville units, it actually wasn't as hot as the one before it. The one before it was extracted capsaicin, and the 2 million one was actually just from a straight pepper. But when you extract the capsaicin, the actual heat of it, forget it. You're on fire. You don't want to live anymore. It gets rough. So that one was insane. I want to try to figure out the name of it. I think it was called 357 or something like that, because it was actually 357,000 on the Scoville unit scale. But it almost blew my eyeballs out of my
Well, I'll
head.
tell you what, I feel like I'm back in algebra class in high school. I don't know what Scoville units are and capsaicin. These are all new to me. I just know about wings, baby. Wings up. I'm having a great time over here at the Dewdrop. And my gosh.
Yeah, to give you guys a little education on Scoville units, if you look up Scoville, so it's just how you think it's spelled, it's Scoville, Scoville units.
That's not what I thought.
Scoville units, that's how they actually grade how hot certain peppers are.
This habanero is nice.
Oh my god. I love the habanero. I thought it was
Do
great.
you guys ever have anything here where some
I
knucklehead
gotta
comes in and
dig one
says,
out of here.
blow me away with the hottest crap in the world? Can
So-
you do it?
We have a wing called the suicide wing, and I have maybe had one person that actually was able to finish all of them.
Really?
Yeah, at one point we started, it was 10 wings on a plate, and then I dropped it down to 7. And now I actually only put 5 on the plate right now with it. And I don't care who you are, but they're very painful. I'm just going to say very painful. Very painful. And the base of it is a ghost pepper. That's just the start of it. So yeah, it's quite interesting to see people try to eat them. It's pretty funny, to be honest with you.
How often do people come in and order them?
Once in a while, we actually they're so hot we don't even let people order them to go.
Ah.
They got to be eaten out in house. We got to be very careful with them. We got to
Stand
make sure
near
they
with a
don't
hose, like?
yeah, make sure they don't touch the knobs of the bathroom,
Rub
or
their
the
eyes.
water, rub their eyes.
That'd be me.
Yeah, I've seen people do a lot. I've seen people run outside and just go down. I've seen people
Run out on the street.
Yeah, I've seen people puke on it because it was so hot they couldn't handle one. It's pretty. It's crazy. It's pretty intense. Yeah, we actually, when people ask them, we actually recommend that they don't, just to let them know what they're in for. But some people they just want to do it, and
Do they have to sign a waiver?
So yes and no. So we like you to sign a waiver. Some people do, some people don't. It's no big deal. Usually, like I said, after 1 or 2, they tap out. They're tapping out already. So.
Well, obviously, Jay likes to keep his customers alive because they keep coming back. So that's good business policy. So, gang, I guess we'll tap out here. We've got some more. We want to stop talking and just start doing some more eating. But thanks for jumping on here today. Special thanks to Jay Carlucci over here at Do Drop In. Do what the sign says. Drop in.
Anytime, baby, we'll be here.
Peace out, Wing Addicts. Hey, listen.
Elbows up, wings up.
Wings up, everybody. And look, go subscribe to the YouTube channel if you want to see all the Wing Addict videos. We got a whole lot of them. And I'll tell you what, we're getting close to the end of this lockdown stuff. It's going to really start heating up like my lips are right now. So, peace out, everybody.